Hi, my name's Richard, and this is Vaping 101. I'd like to welcome you to episode 1 of Vaping 101. It's my hope that you're watching this video because you're either considering or have already come to the decision to use vaping as a way to quit smoking.
Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over.
When I was growing up, it was not unusual for me to experience some things prematurely. Take smoking, for example. Here I am having a smoke after a refreshing afternoon nap. And nothing says summer day like sitting in your backyard on your favorite cement chicken having a cigarette. This went on for 35 years. Until one Sunday morning on a whim, I stopped into a vape shop and I bought this very mod right here. I went outside and I sat in the car and I took my very first vape hit. And without exaggeration, it was something like this. I quit smoking instantaneously. It's been almost 2 years and I have never been tempted to go back to traditional smoking. I have never relapsed and I experienced no withdrawal. And after 2 years, the e-liquid that I'm vaping is now nicotine free. So this little piece of hardware has taken one of the most difficult habits to break and made it effortless. That's what I'd like for you to discover for yourself. The first question I can answer is, what is Vaping 101? Vaping 101 is a series of short tutorials, reviews of entry-level beginner vape mods, and essential information that you'll find useful in transitioning away from traditional smoking. This is the most effective tool you could ask for. It's simpler than you think. And as you continue to watch Vaping 101, it's been designed to grow with you, with your level of understanding and your level of experience. And we'll go from discussing mods like this to discussing mods like these. The second question I can answer is, does YouTube really need one more vape channel?
No!
Well, no, probably
please,
not.
No!
But when I first started vaping, I didn't know anyone or anything. I knew nothing about this. So I turned to YouTube and I watched 1,000 videos and I was able to gather information a little bit from here and there to create a picture that made sense to me. The idea behind Vaping 101 is to gather all that information, take all those bits and pieces, and put them in one place. So rather than talk anymore, let's get started. So let's take a look at what you can expect when you purchase your very first vape mod. It's probably going to be something very basic like this. This is the V8 Baby Stick by the Smoke Tech Company. It retails for around $20. Your lungs and your health are worth $20. Now what you may have come to notice is that recently vape mods and e-cigarettes have begun to spring up all over the place. You can find them at convenience stores, liquor stores. I even think Walmart has them. This is not where you want to buy your vape hardware or even more importantly, your e-liquid. Why is that? Because both vape hardware as well as e-liquid have been counterfeited. So what does that mean? When you purchase e-liquid from a vape shop, you can be confident that all the ingredients of that e-liquid, from the base to the flavorants to the nicotine, have been inspected for purity by any number of government agencies, such as United Laboratories, USP, as well as the FDA. They're inspected so that all of the ingredients in that e-liquid meet medical or food grade standards. E-liquid that you might purchase at a convenience store or a beer and tobacco outlet may not be held to the same level of accountability. So go to a vape shop and give yourself that peace of mind. Quitting smoking can be aggravating enough all by itself. I would hate for you to get so frustrated that you just took this thing and threw it away. or begin taking your frustrations out on the people around you. So let's take a brief look at this here, show you the contents, what you can expect to get with your first mod, wrap this video up. Any starter kit is going to include the following. You are going to receive one battery or power source. You are going to receive one sub-ohm tank with a coil pre-installed, because without the coil installed, the tank doesn't screw together. You will also receive one power cable to recharge your battery, which you can plug into a laptop, a desktop computer, any voltage regulating cube that you plug into the wall, or any USB device that you plug into your car. You will also get a small owner's manual along with some additional gaskets and rings should the ones on the tank fail. Assembling the mod itself is as simple as this. It is common to all starter kits. You simply screw the tank onto the power source and you have one completely assembled vape mod. Another common feature is the means of turning it off and on. 5 clicks to turn it on and 5 clicks to turn it off. The only other basic function to demonstrate is how to fill the tank with e-liquid. Filling your tank is a very simple issue. The top cap itself, the top portion of the tank, is hinged on a pivot hinge. You simply swing it to one side, in which case you will see a large hole in the center, which is the chimney. That is where the vape that is produced comes up through the drip tip and is inhaled. On the side you will see a slot. This is where you fill your tank. You simply place a bottle of e-juice in there, give it a squeeze, fill that tank up, close the cap, and as with any new coil, you let this guy sit for about 10 minutes so that that coil will saturate with e-liquid and you will be ready to vape. So why a tube mod? Well, they're affordable, they're easy to operate and maintain. The industry has continued to support their design by offering a huge amount of different tanks, coils, drip tips, even the glass itself. They're also produced by all of the major vape hardware manufacturers like Innokin, iJoy, Joytech, and of course the Smoke Tech company. So you can continue to modify your tube mod as your needs change. Thanks very much for watching the very first episode of Vaping 101. I'd like to thank you for joining me. I'm sorry if it ran a little bit long or if it was a bit tedious, but the basics can sometimes be kind of mind-numbing. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button, and if you have any questions or comments, I'd love for you to leave them below, and I will be more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. So go out and make that small investment, get yourself a tube mod, save your breath, and quit smoking. And in no time at all, you're going to feel as good as this guy. Hey, thanks once again for watching. See ya. Class dismissed.